Okay class, now we are going to discuss linearly dependent set of vectors. For example, we have v1 plus x minus 2x square, 2 plus 5x minus x square, and then we have x plus x square. We have three set of vectors. Let's write first in the form of c1 v1 plus c2 v2 plus c3 v3 equals to 0. Now put the values in this. c1 as it is. v1 is 1 plus x minus 2x square plus c2. v2 is 2 plus 5x minus x square plus c3. Then v3 is x plus x square equals to 0. So we have written in the form of c1 v1 plus c2 v2 plus c3 v3 equals to 0. Next, what we do is we separate the constant terms x and x square terms separate. So for constant we have here c1, when you multiply you get c1, and here when you multiply you get 2 times c2. So you have 2 times c2. In this we do not have any constant, so close bracket plus. Now we are collecting x terms only. For x terms you have here on when you multiply you get c1, and in this you get plus 5 times c2, and here you have c3. Very close. So these are the x terms in this equation. So further we are doing for x square. In this when you multiply you get minus 2 times c1, and in this you have minus c2, and here you have c3, and you have x square, and here we have this term. So we have separated the vectors. These are the constant terms, and these are the x coefficients, and these are the x square coefficients. So now we have separately three vectors. So we write in this matrix form. So c1 coefficient is 1, and next is c2, which will be equal to 2. Then we have nothing in this third. c3 is absent, and in this we have 1, then 5, and here we have 1. Similarly in this we have minus 2, minus 1, and 1. And you know that on the right hand side you have 0, so 0 we have this. Now you know that for linearly dependent you have solution other than 0. So we are going to make this in echelon form. 1 is already present, so you need to make this 0. So this 0 can be made by when you multiply row number 1 by 2 and subtract it from row number 2. So you have this form. First row as it is 1, 1, minus 2, and this 0. So when you multiply row 1 by 2 and subtract you get 0. Similarly here when you multiply by 2, 5 minus 2 is 3. And here when you multiply by minus 2 it will become plus 4. So minus 1 plus 4, this is minus 1. When you multiply you get plus 4. 4 minus 1 you have again 3. And here you have this 0. And this last row remain as it is. 0, 1, 1, and 0. So according to echelon form we have 0, 0. Now this needs to be 1. So what I do, I divide row number 2 by 3. When you divide row 2 by 3, you get this thing 1, 1, minus 2, and 0. So 0, you have 1 here, and here you also have 1, and these are zeros, 1, 1, and here you have again 0. So now I have this thing. This one we have done, and here we have also done 0 zeros, and this is no, this one needs to be 0. So this 0 can come when you subtract row 3 by row 2. So look at this. When you subtract, what you have, first row as it is, and second row as it is. So when you subtract this row 3 minus row 2, you have 0 here. and similarly you have 0 and 0 here as well. So you see you have complete this row 0, and from here you can say that let your C3 be any variable, suppose t, and from this you can have C2 plus C3 equals to 0. C3 is t, then C2 will become minus t, and from this equation you have C1 plus C2 minus 2 times C3 equals to 0. So you need answer of C1. So C1 will be C2, it goes to right hand side, then minus C2 which is plus t, then plus 2 times C3. So plus 2 times C3 means you have 2 times C3 which is t. So this. Now you have C3 answer there. This is C2 and this is C1. So any value of t, you have different values of C1, C2 and C3. It means the given set of vectors are linearly dependent, because you do not have C1, C2, C3 equal to 0. You have answer other than 0.